Alright, I'm gonna have to ask you to put your thinking cap on. And we can go ahead and let's just go ahead and say that we can get away with doing this because nobody will understand it, for one, and two, people or individuals, they like seeing us wake up, so to speak, in different ways. And depending on whatever it is that you have, maybe a lot of fake money or career status, if you do stuff like this in certain positions, that's a no-no. The only reason we can get away with this is because we're literally from the belly of the beast, right in the smack bottom of it. But what we're doing is looking at currents and circuits of lights, of orbs, in ancient times. But slowly they got names. But this thing that we know, we've identified it, is this. It uses this against us. And just like this is the combination lock that you had in school locker, comes from this. Everything does. But what we're doing is we're looking at May the 1st. Because March the 7th was the State of the Union, which has everything to do with the Council of Nicaea and the 318 attendees that was in the year 325. And then on March the 25th, 325, Trump spoke in Rome, Georgia. And all this has to do with Rome. And this gematria goes way back. It goes way back. I might have that right here. No, I think it's in there. But it has to do with numbers. Okay? And it has to do with this color right here. Because you've got AC/DC back in black. The judge's robe they wear is black. We don't have time to go into it because we know what it is. Alright? And what we're doing is we're looking at when this was founded was on October the 24th. Okay? And you get into the Titanic, and if it's real, and the people were supposed to vote against a bunch of stuff, and they went down in it. But check this out. This professional ball player right here wore the number 42. Okay? This show right here was on whatever station. The last show was on May the 1st in 97. And the room number he lived in was 42. Because it's a big ritual. And then we had this story with this individual on March the 22nd. Well, on May the 1st, that individual is going to be 42 years old, 3 months, 22 days for 322. And we all know that that's Skull and Bones. And she was born. So these are these currents. See, we're learning these circuits with these players, these characters. January 9th, which would be 19. Remember in 01, 19 Jackers of High. 19. And then fast forward 19 years. 2020 to the 19 of the sea. Yeah. Ellen had 19 years. Because 19 represents chaos. J is the 10th letter. Okay, so 1 and 0 is 1. R is the 18th. 1 and 8 is 9. There's 19 right there. Okay? I'm just showing you that. Before we get into this, I have wars up here because war war backwards is Ram or Ra, but it's Ram as well, because Mars represents war. Anything you see that's red, that's not natural, gives you anger. It gives you different energy that you don't know shit about. But this is what's coming, and I just wanted to throw that in there. Okay, so this individual is going to be 42. We'll tie all that in. Okay, from the founding of this until this individual, this character's death, which is on the anniversary of the founding of that, okay, is 27 years or 1,409 weeks. And 1409 is the 223rd prime number. 27 is a cube. Okay? So there you've got a cube and a prime ritual. We don't have time to go into this. And then you take the 0 out, and 149 is the 35th prime. So you've got more in there. And 53 is the Vesica-Pisces. That's why you see 18-wheelers are 53 feet long. It's because they're delivering a load because of the vagina, basically, and the football fields are 53 and third yards wide, which is the football is this right here. It's there's your vagina. So from this, because remember, anytime you see this, United Nations, United Rental, United Catholic Church, United shit, United. This is the Illuminati. But from there to there, it's a cube and prime. Got some ghosts in here trying to fuck with me, huh? 223rd. Okay, and we all know about this number right here. This is a huge ritual number. There's somebody in the news today that's died from that. Okay? Now, from this last show, here we've got the same one, same dates, same numbers. From the last show until then, 27, 1409. So we got a cube and a prime within there. But from the death of this character until then is 51 years. 51 is May the 1st, 5-1. So 51 years, 6 months, 7 days. Okay, look. 67 is the 19th prime number. Okay? That's the 19th prime number. Right here it is. So we got another one. Then we have this character. Dies on what? Yet again, October the 24th. From this character until this character leaves, Rosa's the Crucians. This is the Rosie Red Cross Order and the Rose Rothschilds, Red Shield, Rothschild. So, from that script until this script finished 33 years to the door. And look, 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. And then 3 times 2 is 6 times 2 is 12. So 322 or 223 breaks down to 12 and 12. That's why it's AA, 12 and 12. It's like I tried to tell people, it is fucking everywhere. Listen, I can give you, it drives me crazy because this is a fucking parallel to what they're doing, and it has to do with Saturn. That's what it has to do with, and it has to do with a lot of other shit too. You know, and truthfully, the material that this brain needs to unlock all of it I'll never see it physically. I know it doesn't make sense to some of y'all, but you know, because they've allowed me to do this. Because they really need to know what the fuck is going on, because I'm getting closer to 50, you know. roundabout averaged out, but I'll be, I think, 40. Well, I'll be 48 this year. And see, 223 is the 48th prime number. I'm right at those numbers to where they're fucking take you out. Yeah, but see, then this stops. Like all this coming through is like stops because I'm giving you a parallel of, because we can tie in a bunch of other shit into that date right there with the number 156, which 9/11 is the 156th prime, which would be January 5th and 6th. That's why you have the 9/11 code. Everything. Just go back and do your history. Look, watch. I'm going to just prove my point. When did the Berlin Wall fall?
The 9th of November, 1989.
She just said it.
Imperial War Museums. The Berlin Wall fell on the 9th of November, 1989.
So that's
the fall
written.
of the Berlin Wall was the first step towards German reunification.
And look.
In 1989, political changes in Eastern Europe and civil unrest in Germany put pressure on the East German government to
B
loosen
is
some of
the
its regulations
second
on
letter.
travel to
W
West
is the
Germany.
23rd. 223 and 9/11. Ah! Now, I gotta eat here in a minute. I've been having to do more salts because I've been eating, not eating a lot. Look, check this out. The 27 Club. You can Google that. Look, here's Wikipedia. The 27 is an informal list consisting mostly of popular musicians, artists, actors, and other celebrities who died at the age of 27. Well, no shit. And then see, look, this is the whole thing. Ritual. R is the 18th letter. It breaks down to 9. Let me do it another one. So, it's the 18th letter, so it breaks down to 9. I is the 9th letter. T is the 20th, it breaks down to 2. U is the 21st, it breaks down to 3. 2 and 1 is 3. A is the first letter. L is the 12th, breaks down to 3. 9, 18, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And see, R, ritual. R is the 18th letter. 6 plus 6 plus 6. That's why that you have soul, die, jur. The soul dies, and they have to be 18 to be a soldier. See that? Soul, die. That's why movies are rated R, because of 666. They have to be 18. Listen, I love wordplay. I love that shit. I love it. I love how they sneak in their little shit. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because see, even the word Walmart is martial law, but it's raw. It's everything in it. It really is. It's fucked up, man, what these people do. But the word blood sacrifice in that same thing here, let me see. It's the same. Yeah, blood sacrifice is 67. So, in the same cipher. And that shit right there is everywhere. And we can add a whole lot more to this, but I'm just showing you that, you know, there's something going on with all this. They're telling us with this and CERN, this has to do with the moon or Venus or these elements, you know, fire, earth, air, and water. You need to watch Hairbender, whatever the little weird guy name is movie. It's like a little child movie, but it's literally on fire with the elements. You're like, God Almighty. If people would just watch some of this stuff instead of thinking that it's just a damn movie, man, it's like, no, it's not. It's beyond that. And y'all know it too. You know what I'm saying? But see, we already know that from the civil rights. Let me see just right fast. When was the civil rights founded?
According to Wikipedia, the civil rights movement was a social movement and campaign from 1950.
July 20th, 1964. No, what? Civil right, there it is. July the 2nd, 1964. Hang on. July 2nd, 1964, civil rights.
According to National Archive.
Right. Hang on. See, and I could go into, see, the day that she said that she got that was 42 years, 13 days and 2 months, which would be 231 backwards, which is the 21st, whatever, that's a big number to them. It's the Jessies. But just listen, check this out. Okay, from the founding of the NAACP, which would be 1909, until July the 2nd of 64. Yeah. Look. See, and there's a whole nother one. That's a whole nother, but it's in the same circuit. It's in the same thing. So to was 20,230 days. And like I've said though, people aren't going to listen. So I can get away with this. You understand? But see, I don't like doing, and he retired at 37. 37 is the, what is it, the 12th prime, and then 73 is the 21st prime, which is 21 yet again. But there's a whole lot more to this. And the guy I know that just passed, his last name was that. And his same name breaks down to that. And it's on, listen, I can't just keep, it kills me because you can't have so much, you can have so much in you. And there ain't nobody, nobody, not even people in any recovery. That's my whole point is there's no way they can fucking stop this. They can. I'm saying like because I'm not like, I understand there's nothing that nobody can do. I understand the consciousness. I understand creating worlds within people's heads. I understand every bit of that. All the experience I've been through with the ones next to me, around me, has prepared me to lead me to know that it's fucking not stopping. And their ideologies are going to be programmed more. But I know what's coming though. It's insane. It's not hard to see, based off past events, but these people's brains, they can't understand it. And I don't even have the words to try to explain what I'm trying to say. And I really don't. Because this kind of shit right here is the kind of shit that wasn't allowed out for a long time. Do you understand? This kind of knowledge. Because this kind of knowledge right here can be used for good too. It's good and bad. No shit. It's like Christian stuff. Like Jesus in Greek. Look, where's it? Jesus in Greek, 888.
According to Wikipedia, in some Christian numerology, the number 888 represents Jesus, or sometimes more specifically Christ the Redeemer. This representation may be justified either through gematria, by counting the letter values of the Greek transliteration of Jesus' name, or as an opposing value to 666, the number of the beast.
And we'll end on that. But I mean, it's the April the 8th is going to be written 4/8, so that eclipse. There is a 223 reference in there, so 4/8. Remember, 48 223 is the 48th prime number. So that's why I feel like they got everybody leading into that direction. You know, because I'll do a video. I got a book that talks about the eclipse and all of them, different ones, and it talks about the other orb that's up there that the contact lens comes from. Yeah, there's 3 up there, same size. It's fucking, yeah, they're crazy. And see, when you got Disney brains, of course you'll run from this. Do you know what I'm saying? Even this kind of shit. I mean, just look. This is a different one. Just zoom in on that. They fucking squeezed it like structure. Like turn the air on. Listen. I know it's fucking crazy. Because I know the brain in the average individual is just dumb as shit. But if you allow yourself to be open, you'll see things. You've been designed to be closed-minded. In the story. There's nothing. There's nothing that's going to change the average person's mind. They're set in their ways, and that's a real saying. And see, they don't understand that every day that they've uploaded, it doesn't matter, 5 minutes of images. Now it's hours. All day. Over and over and over and over and over. And then this becomes crippled. And then it becomes, you got to break it and to control it. And that's what I'm saying is everywhere these people look, it's the program. And see, the thing is the same way. I can't explain it. But just keep this to yourself because this ain't for just anybody. I love you.